going to the tallest mountain in the world.
That's so... This is my journey of hiking to Everest Base Camp in Nepal. So I packed my bags from California knowing I was going hiking, but I did not know what hike I was doing when I landed in Kathmandu. It was the most guided journey of my life. I felt like I had to be in Nepal. It was a force greater than me that was pulling there. And we headed off to the mountains. All right, so we're getting ready to get picked up and go. How do we feel?
I'm getting nervous.
I don't think it's hit me yet. So
Yeah.
going up to Everest.
Yeah.
This morning we were supposed to fly to Lukla, which is the most dangerous airport in the world, but people wait for days for flights here. Like, there have been people waiting for 3 days, and it didn't happen for us today. It was our first try. It was canceled. So we're going to try again tomorrow, and the plan is to hike Everest Base Camp. So wish us luck. So while we were waiting, I did some meditation and journaling and reading and grounding and just taking in the beautiful nature and doing some drawing and painting as well. The Apple Watch charging and the AirPods.
Everything's charging. I'm ready.
But again, we headed to the airport the next morning at 5 a.m. The moon was shining bright, and we were like, okay, this eclipse energy has got to get us there. But nope, airport closed. They put the sign up, and we were like, well, are we ever going to go?
We're never gonna make it.
We've just been doing our best from different situations. We'll see. We waited a little bit more, had some lunch, and apparently we're on the next flight.
It should be coming.
Oh my god. Absolute chaos. Yay! First flight in 4 days, I think. Oh my god. Hey, so we got approval. This homie's really happy. And we are boarding our Tara Air flight. Yeah. Hey. Here we go. Oh yes. Yes. Namaste. Yes, thank you. We got on the flight. It's stinky. There's the captain right there. And we flew 90% of the way to Lukla and turned around. Due to the weather, we could not fly, and we were right back where we started. Okay, so update 7 hours later. We're still here, and we've actually made less progress because our bags are back with us. So we went on the flight, went almost there, and then came back. Now we're trying to see if we can get on a helicopter, but there's also like 200 people and only one helicopter with 5 seats, so we'll see. 8 hours later, we got Let's go. First bridge. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, Yeah, we did it. Okay, so it's day one. We've officially begun our journey. It took forever for us to fly out here because of all the airport closures and weather situations. But now we're out here and we're hiking an extra hour because we couldn't land at the Lukla airport. And we're making our way to the first camp for the night. And feeling good, feeling excited. Huh? Day one. Hey. Hi. Oh. Hi. There's our room for night one. We made it. Yay. Our first dal bhat. Okay, so apparently dal bhat is rice with lentils and vegetables, and this is apparently the food that we'll be eating every day. And momos, just today though.
Yeah.
So this is the dal bhat.
Dal bhat good power, 24 hours, no toilet, no shower.
And so where do you get your energy? That's what he said.
Good energy, huh?
Good energy.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, nice. It's night one. Lowest elevation will be. We're cold and we're sore.
That's it.
Bye. The life force energy is pumping. That's so cute. Morning two.
How do we feel?
Good, honestly. Like, I only noticed the heavier breaths when I pick up my bag and I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel normal. Otherwise,
I had a crazy sleep, kind of. I had crazy dreams.
Oh, we continue on day two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome guide right here. Alright, so we are off on day two. We've got blue skies, the sun's shining, and the air feels fresh for the first time. We are on our way. Oh. We experienced some mountain traffic from the donkeys and the yaks and everything, which was funny every time. And we were on our way, we were into the mountains. The air was so fresh, and we started all the bridge crossings and truly just in awe each ascent, each crossing, feeling more and more magical, like we were truly in it, in the mountains, immersed in nature, life force, the elements pumping. Then we finally made it to the entrance of Sagarmatha National Park, and we were on our way.
And we're gonna go to where he's from, Pangboche, and we'll go to Demboche, I think. I think we go out and then come back, and then we come up here, and then do Everest Base Camp, and then we'll come down and do this, Lapuche Chola Pass, something like this, and then maybe we cross here to Tokyo, and then we come down. And this is the pass that we're not doing that's super dangerous.
Oh wow.
What you're saying.
Oh, what?
Job!
You're all in my picture.
This is what you need, and we're ready to head into Sagarmatha National Park. Oh wow, this is beautiful. This is the portal.
Yeah.
I went through already.
Yes! As we entered the park, everything just felt so magical. Like we were in the most beautiful and awe-inspiring nature I had ever experienced. The animals, the other people, just everything was so inspiring, and it all felt like a portal.
And we're ready. Yay! Teva Life Water. She's sponsored.
Yo, this is pretty crazy. Oh, the water in the mountain. and crossed the famous Hillary Bridge, and from there it really felt like we were in it, like just truly immersed in the mountains, in the nature. Every single step you're intentional about, the air starts to feel thinner, you're more intentional about your breaths, and the nature inspiring.
Who put us here? Same stance. I'm so embarrassed.
While hiking, we would get into these zones, whether it was being with our thoughts, meditating, listening to music. It felt so meditative, every single step, just being right where we were, present with our steps, with the nature, in a rhythm with yourself. I also learned it's important to cover your mouth to try to avoid the Everest cough. And we made it to Namche Bazaar. We've made it to our stop for tonight. Namche Bazaar. Here's the portal.
Another. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
damn.
Oh, wow. So amazing. Ah, wow. She's the first female to climb Mount Everest.
Oh. Yeah.
We are lost. Yes.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you so much. Here's our room.
We took a hobo shower and now we're gonna go clean some underwear.
We just got Tibetan massages, and truly that was like one of the best experiences of my life. Like, it changed me. I'm a massage snob, and that was like, I don't say this lightly. Now we're going to eat dinner, and then we're gonna get our hair washed and blow dried. Like, in the freaking Himalayas. What is life? So grateful. This looks amazing.
Body as kind of oily nature.
That's Mount Everest. So good morning.
Good morning.
It's morning too. Yesterday we were treated like absolute queens. But the pendulum has to swing.
Yeah. She's like, I feel like shit.
I have like stomach pangs, but we're gonna get stuff.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a beautiful day.
It's gonna be so nice. It's our first day of clear skies.
Yes. And it rained a lot last night, so everything's like crispy and fresh.
Yeah.
So
It's a very chill day. We only have to hike for like 3 hours. Sense of acclimatization.
Bye. So we also have this high altitude tea that our Tibetan masseuse energy healers gave us, and apparently has what?
Rhodiola. I love rhodiola.
So we're gonna be bouncing off the mountains.
I hope so. It's
Yes.
yeah, we're ready.
Yay. I've been using this on the hikes, and look at this. You can basically see that's our elevation right now. Crazy. And then like
11,000.
wow, and we're only going up. And with that, we were on our way out of Namche Bazaar and deeper into the mountains. Insane! Picked up some medicine just in case, because my little stomach problem that morning was a little warning sign, we felt like. Didn't want to take anything, but had it just in case we needed it. To go see the first craziest view ever. So we're about to see Mount Everest for the first time. Insane. Oh my god.
Everest.
Yeah.
A little lower one look.
Yeah.
On the right side, that's Hotse.
Yeah. What? Once we saw Mount Everest for the first time, things started to get really real, because it was like, we're going in there. And the birds are also super inspiring, flying so free around all these massive mountains. And we also got to go to the Tenzing Norgay Sherpa Heritage Center, which was really, really cool to learn more about the Sherpa way of life and the Sherpa people. And we were on our way for our acclimatization day. Crazy elevations. Look at that. This is the recycling center, showing what's being done with all the plastics here.
A whole new generation of Sherpa.
So this is the solution they've created here for taking out the trash. Each trekker takes one bag.
Yeah, and if you guys ever travel into Everest region, so you guys can be the part of the solution, like add more value to your trekking by being the part of the solution that we've created. Please be part of it. Thank you.
Yes, and this place is called
Sagarmatha next. We started just 2 years ago, and in our center we invite artists. We have one of the highest art gallery in the region, in the world. So please make sure you guys visit it. It's completely different because all the artists that we make here are out of the West, collected from this region. So it's pretty cool.
Definitely, yes. You guys be sure to visit this on your Everest Base Camp trek. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome what you're doing for the earth. So this is an Everest virtual reality.
Okay, now it's starting for you.
This is summiting Everest?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You start from base camp. And just
But it's dark.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. Yeah.
No, not yet. Oh, wow.
And it's 360, so you can turn around and look in all
Oh
directions.
my god.
But it's a good idea to move slowly.
Not gonna lie, the virtual reality of summiting Everest may have planted some seeds in my head. It was unbelievably inspiring and insane to feel like you're up there. On your trip to Mount Everest, please be sure to visit Sagarmatha next. It was so inspiring to see the work that was being done there. I loved seeing the sustainable solutions being created to help our planet and the nature. And we ventured off deeper into the mountains, and I found this yoga and breathwork and meditation center. So I just finished a yoga class here. This was my amazing instructor. It was so beautiful. It was yoga, hatha yoga, sound healing and meditation and breath work. And it's here with the view of Everest and all of the mountains, and we're at 12,000 feet elevation, and it was so beautiful and magical and peaceful. Like, I felt like the ocean and the wind and just all of the energy of the mountains and everything just like flowing through me, like it was me, and it was so beautiful. My Nepalese twin here. Namaste. Having a meal at 12,000 feet. And the view is insane.
It's nuts.
It's little things at 12,000 feet.
So good. It's kind of the best thing I've ever had.
After I basically became the mountains and wind through that breathwork experience, we were on our short hike down to our tea house for the night. The views stayed blowing my mind, and also everywhere we went we had a lemon ginger honey. Okay, so we've just finished up day 3 of our Everest Base Camp trek. We have made it to our tea house for the night, and it's just so magical. Like, the whole experience, hiking at these levels of elevation, like right now we're at 11,866 feet. Like, I don't know if you heard that deep breath I just took, but like, even just talking, it takes more energy, breath, life force. It's such a challenge, but in the best way, because it's like I'm really pushing my body to the limits of what my mind is capable of telling my body it can do, it can be, it can achieve. And being here with a guide and porter is the best choice we could have made. Our group is basically just the 2 of us, me and my friend Diana. We got here, our bags were ready, and this view, like, you would not believe it. It's literally one of the most iconic mountains. Everest is on the side. It's just so peaceful and magical and beautiful. And I'm about to grab my book and my journal, do a Joe Dispenza alchemist meditation, and relax. Today is sort of our rest day, but we hiked 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours total, with lunch. And I also did like a yoga breathwork meditation, and yeah, just feeling abundantly grateful for this experience. There's so much magic. Look at this. What? What's the purpose of life?
It's to sit around a fire with your family and eat a good meal and have a glass of wine.
All around the world. That's all
Yeah.
everyone wants.
That's all anyone wants.
cute. It's so cute. What do we do? What does this mean? What does this mean? We're so frozen, but it's so beautiful. Look at this. It's morning 4. It's April now.
Happy April.
And it's below freezing.
It's so cold.
We're gonna get ready, have breakfast, and then head to...
Hey, we have a big day actually.
Yes, we do. We're gonna crush it.
Yeah, we are.
Cool. Yes. So we are at breakfast now. The sun's warmed us up. Plus
Day
these
4.
teas. Yes, we've got a big day of hiking.
We slept for like 10 hours.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
I am fired.
Yes.
The sun really brought us to life. Like the second it came out, we did a few dance moves.
Yeah.
Packed our bags.
We're the boys. I'm feeling really in connection with the rhythm of nature, like falling asleep when the sun sets, waking up when the sun rises, and this delicious, healthy local food is such a blessing in the mountains.
Such a blessing. Cheers.
Blessed. This has also been my hydration essentials. Bladder, liquid IV. This is so cute. Alright, so we've begun hiking. It's day 4. Feeling great, energized, and excited for the day ahead. Feeling so grateful for the magic of this existence. By this point, I was really starting to feel the elevation, and we had made it to the Buddhist monastery where we had lunch first.
I'm feeling it now.
Same.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like it was actually like when I went to get water, that's when I was like, oh, I need to like stop and like reset.
Dude, yeah,
My
for me,
feet
it was
feel
that
like
moment
slower.
we took a picture and like I let my guard down for
Yeah,
a
you
second
did,
and
and
fell
then you
back.
felt
And I was like,
dizzy.
oh, I gotta be aware.
Yeah. Oh, you did say you started feeling it then. I didn't feel it.
So I'll start with the lemon ginger honey, please.
I think I'm just gonna get the vegetable Nepali set.
2 times 1.
Yep, 2 times. Yes. He knows the drill by now. Garlic soup. They have chocolate. Namaste.
Dhanyavat.
Dhanyavad.
Tuche. Tuche.
Here,
The
Sherpa.
Sherpa way.
Because I'm Sherpa.
Yeah. Day 4, halfway.
Lunchtime.
Yeah,
How are we feeling?
we're feeling okay. We're at, what does it say? We're at,
12,708 feet elevation.
yeah, we're
And
like,
we gained 1,800 feet elevation in 2.5 hours. This
oh
morning.
wow. Okay, yeah. And I think we're starting to feel it. It's like 3,800 meters.
Yeah, and we like movements suddenly feel like a little bit. Everything feels slower. I would say like we were standing there taking a picture, and they let my guard down for a second. And I was like, whoa.
Fell back a little.
Yeah.
And like every step that I took was just like, oh, like, I don't know. I really just had to focus.
We're hydrating. We're here at the Buddhist monastery now. So we're gonna
In Tamboche.
we're gonna eat and go explore that. And then continue making our way.
Yes.
Whoa. Every day is done that.
We love all that.
For days. This is what we've done so far today. Look at that trend. Steady upwards. Wow. Then we went to visit the Buddhist monastery at Tengboche, which was so cool and beautiful to see. First of all, the location surrounded by all these epic mountains was breathtaking. And the actual energy, I couldn't film inside the actual monastery, but the room was beautiful, so vibrant, so colorful, and we got to see this monk outside too, which was really cool. And I did some reflecting there, and also on the trail every day I was doing a meditation, and I basically realized, like, I can do anything if it's in alignment. And this theory developed more the next couple of days, which I will share more of. But I really, really strongly felt in alignment with my purpose here on this planet, and to trust and to meditate and to flow, and that the universe will quite literally conspire to put each stone in front of your path as you need it. But the most important part of it is that you are living in alignment. And yeah, so that was the stoke, and that's the earbud in the ear, was listening to the meditation. It was an hour long, and it was his alchemist meditation. And then we made it to our stop for the night. Alright, so here are today's stats. Wow. And then the homestay we stayed at that night was our guide's family's homestay. So it was really cute to bring some gifts for his grandchildren. Alright, so we've arrived. Wow. We're on the side of the mountain. Crazy. And then we had some dinner. The dalbat going strong. Family homestay. And it's just us here, and we feel like we're being treated like royalty. Everyone's so kind.
Everywhere.
Literally. So kind. The Nepalese Sherpa people are amazing.
Because you get to spend it with family.
Yes.
No. Okay. This is pretty terrifying. I already feel like I'm alternating between realities. This has me like, whoa. Here's the base camp behind us. And people go up that. What? Not gonna lie, this climb almost broke me. The air is thin, cold, piercing with the wind. Packed up all my stuff, gathered my day bag and my porta bag ready, and that mountain out the window, the tall one, that's where we're headed. It's day 5. How are we feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Like, super energized.
So good.
Yeah.
Like spring chickens, like mountain yaks.
I'm the mountain yak. She's the spring chicken.
Going up to
Ahmedabad Base Camp.
Yes.
The most beautiful mountain in the world.
Super excited, feeling good.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Check in later.
Yes. Getting ready to go. Morning 5. We're on our way up to Ahmedabad Base Camp. The air is feeling cold, thin, but not too bad. Still breathable. The nights are really, really cold, but the sleeping bags are like magic, keeping us insulated and warm. It's just my face that's freezing. But now it's looking beautiful. It's a little cloudy today, which is different. Every other day has been sunny and blue skies in the mornings. But still we're able to see the mountains, and yeah, feeling really good. Wow. Beautiful. This segment of the climb was so beautiful, but I'm not gonna lie, it was the first time on the trek that I was broken down to tears. Mentally, I was struggling. You can hear my breathing here. Oh my God. Okay, this is insane. We've made it to Ahmedabad Base Camp, 15,000 feet elevation, 2,000 feet elevation gained in 2 hours. People climb up this. Oh my god. Here's the camp, and there's the mountain. Wow. All the mountains. Something I found so fascinating in the Himalayas was the crows. Just watching the birds in contrast to the ginormous, massive mountains was so cool. Whoa. Absolutely insane. What possesses people to climb up it? I want to know. If you're a person who climbs to the top of these.
I'm the person.
But tell me why. Why? What makes one want to go up?
I want to put my dick on the table.
Then we were on our way back down, and you guys, I can hike downhill probably forever. I love downhill hiking. My intention for this day was to just take it one step at a time, to be present, to enjoy the beauty of each moment, and these beautiful mountains definitely makes it possible and also like impossible for you to not be fully present because you need to be grounded where you're at. Back at the tea house, I played a round of tag with our guide's grandson, and it felt like the most intense CrossFit workout I had ever done. Running at that elevation, wow, insane. Okay, so we have finished up lunch. Garlic soup and dal bhat every meal. Got our stuff ready, and we're about to head up to 4,410 meters, 14,400 feet elevation. From literally my resting heart rate is 104. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, feeling good, feeling excited, and yeah, ready to get going. The afternoon portion of this hike was intense. The wind felt like it was attacking us for the whole portion of the hike. It was like sharp, piercing, icy cold glacier winds. And then we saw all these yaks, which was really, really, really cool. A little bit intimidating because they're such powerful creatures and we were just like amongst them. But yeah, the wind made this part intense. These moments right here are definitely where you question your life and your life choices, and it's not fun. It's actually the exact opposite of that. It's really, really hard, extremely challenging, tests your mindset, and you really see how much you're capable of. I see. Oh my god. Guys, we've just made it. The wind was sharp.
Oh, we have mirrors.
And intense. This is the first mirror in a week.
It's not good.
And we're waiting for our room. We're gonna be here for 2 nights. Bye. Hello. Doing some recovery currently in the room. Got my legs up the wall. Waiting for dinner. I'm cold and tired. Graduation song. Real good? Yeah. Come into nature and I promise, like, you'll see what's really important in life. Like, you'll find the balance of, like, the way the sunshine warms every human, no matter who you are, all across the globe. Like, nature just reminds us of the core of our humanity, of the core of our heart and our compassion and our presence and who we are, and what we're here to do is just be and spread light and love. And I'm up here at 14,400 feet elevation right now and feeling so abundantly grateful. Tap into that gratitude. It's magic.
morning.
Good morning. Morning 5. We're at
Day
breakfast. Oh my gosh, day 6. Wow. We're at breakfast now.
Yeah. Having our daily lemon ginger honey.
Yes. Feeling really good. Slept really well.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Mahna slept great. I slept okay.
And today's the acclimatization day. And so Diana's going for a hike. I'm gonna hike around Dingboche.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers! I'm so grateful for this life that I get to live, and my heart is literally pulsing with gratitude. But I guess it's just one step at a time. Greetings from Mountain Mahna. I haven't showered in like 6 days, and I'm honestly feeling the most like awake and alert, and honestly kind of loving this like mountain hair right now. But getting ready to go do a hike out here at 14,400 feet in Dingboche. So crazy. Everywhere here says 4410. It's Cafe 4410. Magic. My goal for today will be to get to that temple right there. I'm gonna try to navigate my way there. It's crazy. The wind feels so sharp. Just like any little breath and movement feels more difficult at this elevation. But I see the moon and feeling motivated, really inspired after my morning meditation and journaling, and I'm gonna make my way there. Whew, solo adventure in the Himalayas. Oh my god. My heart is pulsating to the beat of gratitude. I have tears around my eyes. I have a smile on my lips. My eyes feel awake. My body feels strong and alive. And as you can hear in that clip, it was unbelievably windy, so the rest of these are muted to preserve your ears. But basically, my reflections on this hike were that the more magic I vibrate at, the more I attract and embody it, and it just amplifies. There's so much beautiful magic and lessons and gratitude to be found in spending time in nature, and that's exactly what this hike here felt like for me. All right, I've made it to today's peak. The energy here is so powerful. Feeling so freaking good and energized, and this just like mountain high. Oh my god, I'm about to hit 15,000 feet elevation, just hit it, and I'm feeling amazing. Just like past all those people, literally flew past, and I'm just like, I feel like almost like a bird. My body feels so alive and capable and buzzing, and it's like the full capacity of my lungs are being utilized. Oh my god, magic. Grateful. Made it to my goal for today. Whoop. Yeah. Oh my god, 15,000. Solo Himalaya adventure. Feel so alive. And then in true Mahna fashion, ran down the mountain. I just love running down the mountain. And the crows, wow, pure magic. They're symbolic in many cultures, but here in the Himalayas, wow, look at that. In the afternoon, I relaxed and I read my book on Buddhism and had some chocolate cake. And then we went to Cafe 4410, where we met up with a bunch of our friends, mostly from Europe, where everyone shared their name, where they're from, and why Everest Base Camp. And it was so beautiful and powerful to hear everyone's stories from all around the world of why they had been called to come and conquer this mountain and what they were facing and what this adventure meant to them. We all shared laughs and gummy bears from our German friend right here, and it was an afternoon I will never forget. So this is the Wi-Fi situation. Now we are having our dinner. The high altitude tea ready. And this is the lodge. Feeling really good. It was the chillest day ever for me today, and ready for tomorrow. It's day 7. We are halfway. Feeling good. Spent 2 days here in Dingboche. Now we are going up to Lobuche, and it's gonna be 2 days to Everest. Blessings.
We have to start covering our face because the air gets really dry here and everyone gets like a cough.
This is what we look like on the trail.
Yeah.
All right.
See you.
Wow. So magical here. We finished up our breakfast, and on day 7 as well, we started taking half dosages of Diamox for altitude sickness prevention because we both started to feel slight headaches. This was the day before Everest Base Camp, so vibes were high. We were also very delusional on this day, just like laughing and giggling, and it was cool because we started crossing paths with our trail community and friends along the way as well, and we also met like the biggest legends in the hiking world, which was crazy. Half the time I was jamming to music, listening to meditations, sometimes listening to my thoughts to power through those treks and slowly making our way step by step up the mountain. That's all I told myself to focus on, is one step at a time. Look at that elevation. As I said, was definitely feeling Delulu here. The day before Everest Base Camp and the day of Everest Base Camp were the busiest by far. It got extremely crowded starting right here. We made it to lunch. Yes! Lunch. Yeah! We do to deserve this. We hiked 2 hours. We hiked 2 hours.
I swear I just had breakfast.
Wow. Oh, there's our German sausage mountain man. Oh. Suman, your turn. Where's the heart? Oh. So much love. So we're making our way up. We're at 15,777 feet above sea level. The wind feels like sharp knives into my skin. Nose is bleeding, lips are cracked, but lungs are pumping. Grateful for oxygen. Celine Dion is pulling me through. We're almost at the peak of this pass, I believe. Woo! This wind is insane. Wow. This is insane. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. We're frozen. Oh my god. I just realized we're going up to Mount Everest. We crazy. Oh my god. The largest rising action to reach a climax of my life. We've made it. Day 7.
Yeah, day 7.
Complete. Alright, so
We've achieved
wow.
something. We're at La Boche. It's 4,900 meters in elevation. What else? We saw La Boche Base Camp.
Oh my gosh, 16,175 feet. 24 degrees. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold. We're freezing.
I literally
We're finally
feel like
wearing
I'm
all of our
thawing.
layers.
Yeah, gloves, hat, all the jackets.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring more jackets out tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna do 2 pants tomorrow.
Me too. Yeah, the leggings and hiking pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wow, I'm proud of us. Oh my gosh. Cheers. Okay. Night 7 lodging.
The worst one so far.
Oh my gosh. It's freezing.
It's so cold.
Alright, we're gonna do our shower.
Going up because of the pressure.
Yeah.
What's happening? Yes, exactly.
We've been in the room now for like what? An
1 hour?
An hour? Wearing every layer we have. And it's freezing.
It's so cold. I've never been so cold in my life.
like it's in the teens.
Yeah, it's like -6 Celsius.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever the fuck that means.
We're doing everything we can. Like we're taking our pills and tea and oils.
Everything.
The room just feels like a cave.
It's
like,
frigid.
I don't think I've ever suffered this much.
Oh my God, my nose is so red. Cover it. It's better.
Like we cover and then we can't breathe.
Yeah, it's a little suffocating.
But we're gonna go to the main lodge now. Hopefully it's better.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Namaste. And then in this moment when we went back to the tea house, we were like, there's literally no way the two goats, mountain legends, Nims and Kristen from 14 Peaks, like world record holders, were next to us. So of course we went and said, hey, they were so nice. We took pictures and it was wild. Met some really nice people that night. So we have got our dinner here. We've had lemon ginger honey tea, garlic soup, dal bhat every day, and all the water, mint tea. We've been meeting so many people, so many synchronicities,
So many coincidences, so much magic. Probabilities, 1 minute.
Oh wow, and yeah, like have a slight pang in the head, but honestly the food is taking care of it.
We're gonna chug some water.
Yes. And we learned a hack from them right there to the peak experts to put your clothes that you want to wear tomorrow in the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
So they're not gonna be cold. We'll see.
Yeah, because the room is the iciest thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah. Check back tomorrow.
Yes. Toodles. Good morning.
It's day 8.
And guess what we're doing today? We are headed up to Everest Base Camp.
Crazy.
And you would never guess, but both of our periods started this morning. Mine is
both.
7 days late.
And I haven't had mine in like 2 months.
So it feels incredibly symbolic, but also like the hardest thing I'll ever do in my life. So if any man ever complains about anything,
I'm so trash. They have no
Anyways.
idea.
We're feeling really motivated, had a lot of inspiring conversations with some of the other climbers we met in the lodge last night, and we're gonna take it one step at a time up to camp.
Yeah.
Whee!
Bye.
Oh, this terrain is crazy. Absolutely. You can see Everest Base Camp now. So
It's kind of tourist alpine vibes.
wow. Jeez. This is lunch spot? Yeah. Wow. Go team. Oh my god.
One step closer.
One step. My body can do anything I set my mind to, as long as it's in alignment with my heart.
I
Right.
think Nupse is prettier than Everest.
Yeah. So we've made it to Goraksha.
Yeah.
We had a little lunch/snack.
Yeah.
And what are we about to do?
Heading to base camp.
Oh my god, an 8-day journey leading up to this. The feeling inside is like, I have like butterflies, but like intimidation.
Same.
That could be anxiety or excitement.
Maybe anxiety.
But overall, feeling healthy, feeling happy and grateful.
Just excited.
Yes.
Happy to be here with Mahna.
Yeah. So grateful to share the journey with you. See you.
Oh my god.
This is the Everest traffic. It's crazy. Oh, you can see the Everest base camp. Oh my god. It's right there. Insane.
Come on.
Did it! How do you feel?
Amazing. Tingly, actually.
Literally
Don't know if
buzzing.
it's the elevation or the vibes.
Yeah. We can literally do anything.
Anything.
Insanity. Wow. So epic. What the heck are the crows doing here? It's snowing now. Also, shout out to Lakpa for planning the most epic adventure. So epic. And we're just like at the peak of it now. Yay. It's a Tibetan mountain cock?
Yes.
Wow.
Precisely.
Show your face. It's snowing now. We're making our way back to Goraksha for the night. An absolutely wild journey. I feel very, very grateful for my body, for my health, for the community of amazing, inspiring people along the trail, for our awesome guide, for our porter, and for this entire experience. Just magic. Feels so strong, so capable, so alive.
Do all the things. I cannot shower. There's no way.
Every day, twice a day, we go through it.
This is the most difficult decision and part of every day.
It's so hard.
I actually don't think I can do it today.
No, like I really might just sleep in these.
No, I'm not kidding.
Like you're like warm, it kind of, but then it becomes freezing. But the act of taking these clothes off
It's the worst thing ever.
It's snowing outside right
Yeah.
now. So what? 10 degrees.
It's snowing at Everest Base Camp at a fucking Kumbu fucking ice fall shit.
And somehow inside the lodges it's colder than outside. But
No, I
don't
think
it's
we just
happening.
go in the sleeping bag. And then worst case, we can change our pants in the sleeping bag if we want to.
True.
But the
True.
top is staying on.
The's literally no way.
There's no way.
That's the hardest part.
I'm not
It's like an
cleaning
air
myself
cold plunge.
anymore.
Wish us luck. In bed with the glasses and the kick out and that view. Wow. All right. Yeah.
Kobe! Okay, wait, I have another one. I have to readjust. Okay. Kobe! Oh, that was closer.
Okay, so it's currently 8:40 p.m. Just finished a Joe Dispenza meditation to try and ground. Basically, I got a really, really strong headache from the altitude. And then my period cramps hurt really, really badly. And then my brain, I think due to the lack of oxygen, just started to like freak out. And so I started to cry from the pain. And then did the meditation. And now I've taken some of the Diamox, which is the altitude medication. I wanted to try to not take it. Because I wanted to stay as natural as possible. But with the cramps and the altitude, I just could not. Plus it's freezing, like it's below freezing. I'm wearing like so many layers right now. And there's like no heat, no insulation. It's basically like we're sleeping on a glacier. So, I'm feeling so emotional. But I'm feeling grateful. Made it to Everest Base Camp today, which is mind-blowing what the body is capable of. Proud of myself. And I'm grateful for Diana for sharing this journey together. Oh gosh, I'm feeling so emotional. I need to journal. This is all of our stuff. Just trying to hydrate. Oh my gosh! What's 5 a.m.? 5:22 a.m. We are going to watch sunrise over Mount Everest. I feel like a glacier.
But strong and sturdy.
Yes! Yes! Always, when the 4:20 alarm goes off, there's a moment when you contemplate your life and you're like, is it worth it? I'm like, do I hate Diana for waking me up?
Turn on the light.
And it's always, always worth it. How you feeling?
Amazing.
Yes. Look at this.
These balls are just cold.
Oh yeah, fingers have gone numb.
Yeah.
I like that it's black.
Yeah. Oh my god! That's crazy!
Shit.
I've never seen them that big. Oh my god! Whoa. That's Everest over there. All right, so the past 24 hours have been absolute insanity.
You're like glowing.
Yeah. I don't feel like that inside, but yeah, after some tears were shed last night and a lot of difficult mental situations, today is day 9. If Diana wasn't here as my spirit guide, I would turn around with everyone else.
Yeah, she would have been gone by
All
now.
of our friends are going back down the mountain.
Yes.
And we're continuing to our part 2 of 3 climax.
Yes, no, literally.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is actually like one of the hardest days.
Oh God. So send prayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can say. Ciao, ciao for now.
Wait. Diana.
What? Oh.
Yay! Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. So many layers.
Can't even see her face. Wow.
Good morning. This might be the most difficult morning of my life.
Thank you.
Blessings. It's 11 degrees.
Yeah, it's really fucking cold.
Our tea, like we had cups of tea in the room that we didn't finish, was frozen.
It's really cold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm wearing the same clothes for 3 days because I can't take them off at night. The same tops, not the same tops.
Oh my god. This is insane. Day 10.
Day 10 is gonna be a long day.
Diana said the good thing is there's only 3 more days of hiking. I said this.
I thought it was good news. We've already been through 9. Like, it's not bad news. Like, what if I said there was 10 more days?
True. Okay, bye.
Slow and steady wins the race. How are you feeling?
Never been more dead in my life.
But she's smiling like always, and there's a beautiful view behind her, so bye.
So many hearts.
Not a bad lunch spot, eh?
Insane.
I guess I meant breakfast. Feels like lunch. Yeah, it's like 9.
Okay, so that was the most difficult morning of my life. That's why we didn't have an update until now. And Diana first saved my life with a heart rock as I was crying in that moment. And now this. Wow.
But chocolate flavored.
Yes.
This fucking lemonade shit, don't buy it.
Dude, look at the holy light over you right now.
The guy is.
And now, look at what we're about to do. What? We're gonna put our crampons, micro spikes on and go just hike up this freaking glacier in the Himalayas.
Yeah, this is so casual. With a fucking audience.
Yeah,
There's like 50 people up there.
we thought we were seeing things, but I think that's literally a day tour of people just chilling. We'll see. But
why don't they come down, losers?
we're about to have an
They
audience.
don't go hard like us.
Yeah.
Wow. Amanda Blan. Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. We made it! Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh my god. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chola Pass! I've never been so embarrassed. Oh gosh. I'm grateful for you. Oh, I'm grateful for you.
Sick.
Just waking up to frost. Oh my god.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm all covered.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's morning 11.
Crazy.
Oh my god. So we've woken up to a fresh blanket of snow over everything.
Some
in
fresh pow.
Bagnak.
Daknak.
Yes, yes. Yesterday was a very difficult day for me. We reached Chola Pass, and now we're going to Gokyo Lake.
Yes, to see the most beautiful lake in the world.
I'm excited to see it. And then we're gonna make our way to Dole and back to Namche Bazaar and begin our descent.
Yes, today's our first day descending.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
losing elevation, gaining breath.
Yes. I'm so excited to be able to take like a full breath of oxygen through my lungs and feel like my brain has oxygen.
Yeah,
Yay.
I feel that. Check back in later.
Bye. Wow. Whoa. gonna lie, this might be like the lowest mental state I've ever been in my entire life. It's day 11, trekking in the Himalayas, and I am suffering. Like windburn, sunburn, I have the Everest cough. We're still at an insane elevation, and I feel like I can barely breathe. My whole body so sore, frozen, and I've been really trying to ground, because I think the biggest thing is that my mind keeps getting close to losing it and feeling like trapped here in the mountains, because the only way out is the way in with my feet. And so I'm doing my meditations and listening to uplifting music, but oh my god, this is the hardest experience of my life. It's really difficult. It gives me so much understanding of people who've done extraordinary things, insane amounts of mindset and resilience you need in order to do that. Oh my. This is a challenge.
This is the low that we've reached. I'm wearing 2 puffy jackets under here.
I have 6 layers on.
Same. And none of my skin is showing on my face.
We're gonna go be assaulted by the wind again.
Bye now.
Bye.
Ready.
Day 11 out of 14. This is our room. This is our view. And we are struggling. Freezing. Entire body is so sore. The wind today was insanity. I haven't felt warm for a long time. But yeah. What a journey, huh? What a journey. Get ready with me for the daily cold plunge, aka changing when it's single digits and there's no insulation. Alright, layer 1, silk, and then layer 2, smart wool. What? How is that real? I'm glad we waited till now so that we could see it. I mean, it was meant to be like this. That's so amazing. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's day
11.
12. That represents our mental state. No. We slept really well last night. I would
Knocked
say
out
9 hours.
9
or
hours.
something.
Did never pee.
Felt
Almost
like we
didn't
could take
wake up.
breaths. Like when you turn over, you're not like panting for oxygen.
Yeah.
And now
Feels so
how many
good.
hours are we hiking?
7 hours.
And we are going past Namche Bazaar.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna set ourselves up to be in Lukla the day after. so that hopefully we can get our flight.
Yeah.
Blessings!
Okay, bye.
Downhill we go.
Thank God.
Yay! What was that? Oh,
This one's not as meaningful.
cute. Oh. Day 12. This was our last big climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We're only downhill from here. Mana loves downhill.
I do.
I hate it.
She'll be coming down the mountain
Hey, how's
when
your
she
knee?
comes. It's not hurting. I think it was because it was frozen, and then it would hurt. But yeah, thank you.
Alright. Shout out day 12. Thanks, Ang.
Thank you. I can't even talk. These are my heart rocks. Wow. We're back. We're starting to close the loops that we opened. So crazy being back to these places. And we're gonna be in Namche Bazaar soon. And there's the mountains. Back to Namche Bazaar. Okay, well, here's the sign, and here's the booth where you're supposed to be able to get the bags. It's 2 p.m. and they're closed, but I think just the precedent of each person, like, carrying out the equivalent of the trash you used can still, like, set the tone for helping out. So, if it's open when you come, definitely grab a bag and take it out. Okay, a 14-day journey. We are on our way out. We just checked out of the national park. And oh my god.
I want to die a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what else.
Full dissociation.
Blasting music. I can't see or hear anything.
We need to separate from our thoughts sometimes. And
Yeah.
but then if we separate too hard, you lose your step. So
Yeah,
it's about finding
that's
rhythm.
fine. I fell a few times.
But we're about to go sleep for the night, and then tomorrow will be Lukla activities if we can catch a flight out of the most dangerous airport
In the world.
Yay! Oh! Wow. All right, so it's our last day.
Last day, best day.
Wow. We're going down the mountain now.
It feels like summer finally.
Yes. Bless. My lungs can take full breaths of oxygen.
We sleep like fucking rocks. Actually, we've never really had a problem sleeping.
Yeah, but slept 9-10 hours last night. And it's so crazy passing all the giant groups of people coming up.
Terrible.
Like, we almost feel like we got so lucky with the window of people we had. I don't know. Okay, we're going to Lukla now to reconfirm our tickets and see if we can fly out. It'll probably be tomorrow, yeah.
We have a flight tomorrow at 6 a.m., but hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll see if there's something today.
If it's meant to be. We shall see!
Yes.
Yay! So, basically, I just realized is that through breath work, you're altering your states of consciousness. And through having our oxygen deprived and ascending, breathing heavy, we're literally altering our state of consciousness in different quantum grids, which is mind-blowing. But that's why it felt like a different experience of reality. And they say after you experience things like this, take time to integrate all of the download lessons, because it was literally a different grid of reality. Yay! And we've completed the journey. Wow. Yeah. How were we?
Was it good?
Good.
It was fun?
Right.
Yeah. What do you mean you're so sorry?
Who's playing that? Oh my god! That's insane. We literally walked out of the gate and the song I've been playing every day. My heart is racing right now. Oh my god.
Put that there.
What the heck?
Someone placed it.
Dude, who put that? K2 Lodge. This is Lukla. Okay, so we just, oh my god! There's a ladybug right outside. Look at this ladybug. Look at it. Look right on top of my camera. So we just finished, we walked out of the park, and like, I was telling Diana, I don't know if I'll ever be back here in my life because it was such a magical, insane, huge journey. And then at that moment, Now We Are Free, which has been my soul song that I play literally every single day, that like resonates with my soul. It's 414 in length, like it's the most magical song I've ever experienced. And it started playing, and I don't know how or from where, and I asked Diana if she could hear it too because I thought I could hear it in my head. And
You're like, who's playing that?
I was shocked, and then just like emotion, like a feeling took over my body, and just like felt, I don't know, so guided. I don't know if it was coincidence or someone planned it, but it was pure magic. And yeah, just so grateful for the whole experience. Diana's done.
4 4 4 1 1 1 1 1.
My spirit guide right here. My spirit guide. This is the genie. You're literally my genie. So it's the scene where a genie's over it, and he's like, "Alright, I did my part. Now you go. Leave me alone." She's my genie here. She's the spirit guide that showed up and led me on this journey. So thank you. What does this mean? What does it mean? I don't know. It's so cloudy out there. That's the Lukla airport. This is the runway. And that's it. That's the whole runway. And it's sloped at 45 degrees off a mountain. Insane. Into this fog. Insane. Oh my god. All right, so that's the runway off the side of a mountain at a 45-degree downwards angle, and it's extremely hazy, so please pray. Oh, a baby, a baby. Okay, so we have our tickets. The airport situation's insane. This plane survived. Alright. I'm kind of terrified.
I'm so scared.
This is worse than skydiving, I think. Oh my god.
We go down, like on a decline.
And it's so hazy.
It's so hazy.
Oh my god. There's people watching. Oh. Cute. Oh. So we want to be on this. We want to be on the right. Right. Okay. Yeah. You want to go? Okay. We're going on. Oh god. It's namaste. Oh great. Thank you. Sweet. We're back, and it feels insane.
It feels like a different universe.
It literally feels like a different universe, different simulation. We're gonna take our first shower truly in 2 weeks.
I'm starving.
And try to get food. And wow, this morning's drive really felt like death.
The worst thing ever.
Oh my god. I haven't showered in 16 days. I don't think I've ever been this like thin in my life. This is insane. Feeling like an alien.
For a 5-minute walk. Thanks. It's slightly drizzling.
Do you see those crows though? Oh my god. Wow. Yay! Oh my god. Happy New Year! Wow. This smells terrible.
Look.
What? Back to. Oh, I like it.
Let me see. Wait, I gotta see from. Oh wow. These are for sure for.
There's that weird tourist. That's so strange. Okay, so we just celebrated the year 2081 in Nepal. I get off the Mount Everest hike and come back to Kathmandu and they say, Happy New Year, it's 2081. And I'm like, holy shit. Let me take a second to do the math. In 2081 on the Gregorian calendar, I'll be 96. I'll be grateful if I'm still alive, maybe not. My life will be over. Holy reflection point. Who will I hope to have become in this lifetime? What will I have hoped to do? The impact, the love, the life to live. That's crazy because it just became this like portal. I went on this hike, I was plopped back here, and it just was like a forced moment of reflection. And it made me realize that like there's literally no reason to push it off, because just like that, what is time? Time is now. It's like, that's it. That's all. It's just here and it's just now. So you may as well go for that which lies on your heart. You can do anything your mind decides if it's in alignment with the heart. Much love. Blessings, Nepal. Namaste. What a transformation. What a journey. Started and ended it here at the Fairfield Kathmandu Marriott.